new studio. Hello everyone and welcome to yet another How to Live a More Sustainably cooperation video. In today's episode, our guests will be talking about their favorite vegan ingredients. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. How to travel more sustainably. And how to be less wasteful. But before that, make sure you hit the subscribe button below if you haven't subscribed already, and also please like this video because every time someone hits the like button, I smile. Now it's time for our friends' sustainable tips. I hope you enjoy them.
Hi friends, I'm Samantha Schnick. Today I'm sharing my 3 favorite vegan ingredients to stay fit and sustainable. I love all 3 of these equally, so I don't have a favorite of the 3, they are all my favorite. To start us off, we have Mr. Nutritional Yeast. If you were ever wondering how they get that cheese flavor when it's something vegan, Nutritional Yeast! Nutritional yeast is actually very rich in vitamin B12 and you can use it in so many different recipes. I myself use it all the time in my tofu scramble and I find it makes the best tofu scramble. Another way you can use it is when you're making kale chips. I like to sprinkle a little bit on there and then it gives it a little more cheesy flavor as well. And last but not least, there are so many different Parmesan cheese recipes that you can actually make with this nutritional yeast. By the time this video is up, my Parmesan cheese recipe will be on my Instagram, so you can check it out there. I also use my Parmesan cheese all the time. I sprinkle it on the outside of a grilled cheese. I sprinkle it on top of my salads. I sprinkle it on pasta. I love it. It's good for a month in the fridge. And like I said, the recipe will be on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me there. Coming up next, we have our Chia Seeds. Chia seeds are great because they are high in iron, calcium, vitamin C, potassium, omega-3s. Chia seeds also don't really have a taste, so you can put it in anything. I use my chia seeds in smoothies, smoothie bowls. You can make chia pudding. You can sprinkle it on a salad. The final ingredient for today is rolled oats. This may sound crazy, but I use these to make chicken nuggets. I will be 100% honest, they weren't 100% the best, but I'm getting there and I will share the recipe once I've made them a couple more times and they turn out just right. As well, you could just go with a typical morning oatmeal using these oats or put it into a smoothie bowl. I like to use my rolled oats and my chia seeds when I make my energy balls. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Samantha Schnick for more eco-friendly and sustainable ideas.
Hi, I'm Freya and I'm here to talk about how you can start being less wasteful every single day. And I like to say less wasteful instead of going zero waste because I think that can be really off-putting and it's really unattainable unless you are going to go completely off-grid, which you're probably not going to do. But thankfully there are so many different ways that you can go less wasteful. And the first step is to just use what you have and repurpose what you have, and don't be tempted in going out and buying all these lovely fancy looking sustainable products. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things that you do not need to buy, as I don't think that's talked about very much. So first of all, bamboo cutlery sets. I don't really get this one. I mean, I know they look really nice, but you have cutlery at home, just use that. Next is mason jars. I'm guilty of doing this. When I first started bulk buying, I got a couple of mason jars to put like pasta and things in, but you don't need to do that. First, you can buy them secondhand, and also you can just use glass jars that you have got from the shop and just clean them really well and then use that. You don't need to buy them new. There's also silicone like zip bags that are reusable. I just use Tupperware, I don't really see the point in them. And then there are these amber glass spray bottles that people use for making their own cleaning products. And they look really nice again, but you can just use a plastic spray bottle until it breaks and then buy something that will last a long time. So those are a few things you do not need to buy, but I also think a really good exercise is trying to work out where your waste is coming from in the first place and then making changes from there. So I've seen a lot of people do this. Basically get a jar or any other container and everything that you would normally put in your landfill bin, put it in this glass jar. And do that for a week, a month, however long you want. And that basically just makes you a lot more accountable for the waste that you're producing. But finally, just remember that you don't need to be perfect. We really need a lot of people making small, imperfect changes to their daily lives to really make a difference. It does add up and it does make a difference.
Hi everyone, my name is Lydia and today I'd like to share some of my top travel tips with you for when you're out and about or going on a longer journey, and those are just a few tips that make the journey a little bit more sustainable for you. So tip number 1 is to prepare the essentials before you're going on your trip, and those are just a few things you might want to bring to make the journey a bit easier for you. First of all, I like to bring my water bottle with me on any journey that I do, just so I don't have to buy any bottled water or bottled drinks, and they usually come in plastic bottles. I also bring my reusable coffee cup with me just in case I do want to get a coffee on the go. And if I'm gone anywhere for longer, I tend to make some snacks or bring a packed lunch, as takeaway food can come in a lot of packaging and I'm just trying to cut back on that waste. Travel tip number 2 is to go paperless. Often those tickets and receipts have a thin layer of plastic on them, which makes them non-recyclable. So I have all my tickets and confirmations on my phone. I usually use an app or have a downloaded ticket that I use, just so I don't have to use any paper or any receipts that come with tickets. And tip number 3 is to bring solid toiletries such as a shampoo bar and a body wash. Especially if you are going away overnight to a hotel or hostel, I like to avoid those minis that I give you there, as they usually get thrown away even if you only used a tiny bit. So I bring my own, and I find it very convenient to just chuck them in my hand luggage and to travel with them. So there you go, those are all my travel tips I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed those suggestions.
Well, these were this week's sustainable tips. I hope you enjoyed them, and as usual, please show some love to our guests by following them on Instagram, links in the description below. From me, Stefan Dimov and Project Caritas, thank you for watching, and please feel free to check out the rest of our How to Live More Sustainably videos right here. I'm waiting for you to click on the button and then click on the videos and watch more videos. Yeah. See you next time.